good day, is it, at work or not?
Just like, seems to draw too.
Okay, I was going to say put the key in, but the key's here. Yeah, it's got it's like a remote key.
Yeah.
So as long as you're
As long
in
as
there,
it's in
it'll
there,
start
yeah.
up anyway. We've got to put that in there. Okay. So, what did we do last time then, last week?
We had some parallel parking.
Yeah. So how did you feel about that? How did that go?
We took it a bit too quick though.
Yeah, you tried to rush it, didn't you?
Yeah.
When cars came by. What was the best bit of it?
I think after a couple of goes I started getting it.
Yeah.
It's always a lot of work.
So the speed was a bit too quick, wasn't
Yeah.
it? What about observation? Were you looking round enough? Do you think?
No.
No.
That's what not.
That was down to speed. You went too quick and you didn't have a chance to look. What about the actual parking itself, the accuracy?
Too close to the curb.
Yeah, so how can you, what do you think you would do today to make that different?
Start further away from the car.
Yeah, when you pulled up next to it, you were a bit near, weren't you? Yeah. So, have you got any questions? How would you like to improve it today, that score? Because you give yourself a poor score for it, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we'll try and improve that. What score would you like to make it today? How would you?
For 7 today.
You want to get it to 7 at least, yeah?
Yeah.
That parking, yeah. So, what do you think you're good at your driving wise? Is it alright, your driving, is it coming on or?
I think it's getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, changing definitely.
So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to leave you to speed limits, yeah? So any change of speed limit, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you decide that for yourself. Not just speed limits, but if you're too fast, I'll tell you as well. You know, if you think you're a bit too fast for what's going on. Okay? So we'll make us way out of here. When we get down at the bottom here, we're going to go left at the end of the road. Yeah. So whenever you're ready. Do you think it's rainy enough or dark enough or what do you think?
It's alright now.
Okay, yeah. But you know what wipers are, don't you, if you need them later on?
That's not bad.
Yeah. And if you need headlights.
That one. Second one on twice. No.
Is that it? Or not?
That one.
Yeah.
That one.
It's up to you, you can put them on now or later, it's up to you, what do you think?
We're on now for people off.
Yeah. Okay. Then we'll have to worry about it later on then, will we?
Yeah, he's got it on. So.
Yeah, so whenever you're ready, we'll make our way out of here. And we're nice and steady, don't we, out of the car park? So where would you position at the moment, Lassie? Because where he might be going,
When that's right.
and where are we going?
Well,
Yeah. So where should you be positioned at the minute?
left hand side.
Yeah. Are you at left hand side or not?
So I'm in.
Yeah. So when you move up, what are you going to do here?
Moving to left.
Yeah, and make sure what?
Maybe try to overtake that.
Yeah, undertake it this side. Cyclists could get through this space. There's not technically 2 lanes yet, is there? But
No.
there is when you move forwards. So check this mirror. I know nobody's coming through this side. How do you feel about doing this roundabout then? When we get to it, we're going to go left
Right.
today. Do you think you'll be able to manage it on your own when we get down there?
Okay.
Are we had any problems with roundabouts?
Maybe a few.
Like what? Is there anything you worry about, and what's worst bit?
Remembering where I'm going, which exit I need to get off at and which way I need to do, especially that with links. All.
So in this type of weather, what could happen to windows?
Go to the water.
What about inside a car?
Steam up.
And do you know how to use these controls if it did steam up?
That one and then that one.
Hot air or warm air?
Cold. Warm, sorry.
Yeah.
No, cold. Cold, isn't it?
Cold or warm? What is it?
Cold because you get the same as outside, don't you?
What does it depend on? What gets rid of its steam quicker?
Cold air.
Warm air. You can use cold, but it'll take a lot longer to get rid of it. Because the heat will just disappear anyway, won't it, with heater? It's not actually technically water that good, is it? It's just like steam out window. What about the back window then, if that was steamed up? How would you get rid of it?
Same way, wouldn't
Mist off that?
it? Same way, isn't it?
In what way? What will you do? Do we have any fan for back window?
Yeah, there's that one, isn't it?
What does that do? Is that your feet or not?
Got that one.
That's for front window, like a fan shape. What's the back
Okay.
window like?
Oh, is that one then?
That's it, yeah. And what does that do when you press that?
Activates demons that do that hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, what's on back window? What do you see on back window? What's on back window at minute? See those lines,
Yeah,
can't
but
you?
I can't remember what they're called.
Well, they haven't, I don't know what they're called either, but they're like an element,
Yeah.
and they heat up. So instead of being a fan on back window, that button heats them up and gets rid of water. Now do you know when you've got that on?
I so.
Some cars have a heated front window as well, but this one hasn't yet. Heat comes out of the fan there. So we're going to go towards Doncaster Leeds, Doncaster Barnsley. When we get down here. Do you remember how far away you want to signal when you're in a queue?
4 cars.
Yeah, when you're out car 4 or closer. So is your braking alright? What do you think about his
I think
braking?
it's too harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, just brake a little bit sooner so it's more gentle rather than just don't let you run away too fast. So brake now. What you're doing is you're waiting for his lights to come on and then braking. Brake before when front one lights come on.
Empty.
Yeah.
Do I have to let her out or not?
Well, what do you think?
I don't think you would. There's no boxes. But I'm blocking a junction, so. Oh, that's in a junction.
Because which lane do you think she might want?
She wants to go that way, doesn't she?
Because if she wants that lane, if you let her out, nobody over there might not let her out. Yeah. So it depends what. So look at her as well and look at eye contact and see whether she wants this lane.
She's
or
not
not.
indicating it.
Well, why do you think she's not indicating? Because she can probably go both ways, because at Q she'll probably go downhill anyway. So which lane do you think she's picked?
Mine. No. Yes. Yeah.
So can you see markings down here now?
So I can go left hand side in a minute.
would you look this way when you go forwards? Round
Got
corner.
queue. There's
Yeah.
no point in going if I can't get out.
I'm staying in this lane to go towards Leeds. Come down here. At the roundabout, we're going to be going straight ahead. So which lane normally for straight ahead?
Left.
Unless one.
Just otherwise.
So if you look at your markings on the road, does this lane go ahead?
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Second exit. So you've done your theory test, but what's that X? You see there's an X there?
No wait. Oh, stopping.
No stopping, yeah.
No, nothing around there.
Apart from so you don't go into back of somebody because it says no stopping, but there's a queue and I'll just go into back of them anyway. Quite sharp, one like that one. So what could be round this corner?
Red lights. I'll be the one.
What do you think it could have been? Can you see over in the mirror here?
Oh, it's the manual.
Try not to keep your hand on the gear lever too long. Yeah, you thought about changing gear, didn't you? But you left your hand on it.
Yeah.
Why do you think you don't want to keep your hand on the gear lever too
You
long?
have as much control.
What could happen? How could it go out of control?
Like, it's raining. Roll back. Sorry.
So we're staying in this lane here. Where does this lane go?
Left.
And if you see that sign next to you, what does that sign say now?
End of no way.
End, yeah, so you could stop on what's happening on the road though. You see now you've got yellow lines. So you don't normally get yellow lines when you've got no stopping, because you shouldn't be stopping there anyway.
But you can drop people off on that guy.
Yeah, but you can't when there's an X, because it's a clear way.
One question that did come up on my fear that I didn't have on the learning was what happens if you see an orange and red light on the motorway? What?
What do you mean orange and red?
Oh, orange and red flashing light. What does it mean?
It's usually a police vehicle. So we're keeping the right hand lane along here to turn right at this junction here. And when we get round here, we're going to stay in the right hand lane. So one-way street, we'll stay in that lane as we come round here.
I'm saying it right then.
Yeah. And we're taking the next right. Yeah, this one here. What do you think you could have done there though to avoid going up wrong side of the road?
Slow down, I'll change it to road again.
Yeah.
Is this two-way street?
It is now, yeah.
Oh,
Because
right.
when you turned in, you see your way for coming out, didn't you?
Right.
Okay. Now at the end of this road, we're going right. Now it's a one-way street. Which lane do you pick?
Right.
Yeah, that side. Yeah, keep going down. They're all obviously going left or something, aren't they? See arrow on road now for
Yeah.
right at the end. So, and then you signal on to go right so everybody knows where they want to go. So when we come out of here, down at those lights, we're going to be going left.
We're doing left and right.
Yeah. So you're going to either see if somebody lets you out or wait for you've got a gap to cross the road for your own foot. You don't want to get somebody bounce off pavement there. You shouldn't cross that, should it? It's designed
No.
so you shouldn't cross it.
He's got bigger balls than I do. So we're going left or right?
Left at the end.
Yeah.
Because those markings were there to stop people hitting curb
Yeah.
like he did. Especially in a wide vehicle like he was in. At least it's giving you practice in all this traffic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to start wearing my trainers when I'm driving. It's so much easier. Stupid shoes are really hard.
That's why I won't wear shoes. I prefer trainers.
If I could wear trainers, I would. But unfortunately, it's shoes, shirt, and house.
You can bring them in your bag though.
Probably like. That's when I go to the gym, but.
Which gear are you going to pick? Because what will happen if he's in neutral?
Got the rev. Come on.
And where else does this lane go?
Right.
Goes right as well. So if you look at the junction in front of us, what's in front across the junction?
Sure.
What else is across the road door down there?
No blocking.
Yeah, that yellow box in there. So it should be clear long as you don't stop across the crossing here, you know when it changes colour. You know, you don't want to try and predict that corner. You can see there were queue round that corner there.
Yeah.
You try and wait behind the line, and certainly not on crossing, because you can just see it end at box, can't you? You can see that all traffic's flowing past nicely at a minute. Don't go too fast, try and predict that we don't end up stopping. Clear to go past that box? Yeah.
Is that car alarm going off? Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's it. A locked door and an alarm gets set, and it'll go off all the time. Thinks it's been nicked. What happened there? You got the right gear. What happened? What do you do with clutch?
Didn't bring it down far.
It won't throw it down, no. Little crunch gearbox, will it?
Oh, that's awful.
When we get to lights at the bottom of here, we're going to go straight across. And then we'll go find somewhere we can park, you know, to park up, practice some parking.
I might have to coast it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Come on,
You normally pick this lane, don't you, for going straight?
That's am I okay to coast?
It depends. It depends how far you're coasting for.
Well, I'll coast him when I was behind him, just because it was. Just because if I hadn't, it would have been stalling.
Yeah. If you think it's going to stall, then you like coast downhill or uphill or whatever you're going. You remember what the danger is in coasting is, don't you?
Yeah, if you're going downhill, you fly.
Yeah. If it's going uphill,
You go back down.
yeah, it won't make it, will it? So you know that. It's
Yeah.
easy enough to remember.
Well, I don't remember turning up the marks.
They're on automatic at the
Right.
minute. Now, what about the back window? Can you see out of there? Is that a bit wet? Remember how to put them on? What's it? So traffic light straight across where that one in front's going. You know, that light when it's following straight
Oh yeah, I
across.
know where we are.
So you've got end and no stopping there. Is it no stopping beginning or ending?
No, stop at the beginning.
So what's happening to this lane on your left side?
Everybody getting this lane.
Is anybody cutting you up?
No.
And then what does the X mean again here?
And no
End of it. So now, question is about the wetness on the road. What are you going to do to your stopping distance?
Double it.
Do you remember any of your stopping distances? Or if you were doing 70 miles per hour on motorway or something like that?
Name my fingers. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12. 6. I think it's like 70. No, it's more than that. It's 93 or something like that.
96.
96.
So you weren't far away, yeah. And that's what you're the least at in the wet. If it wet, it'd be double, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So it'd be a lot further.
It won't be double because you've got thinking distance as well. I don't double, does it?
Yeah, this whole thing that doubles.
Is the thinking distance?
No, I think it is. The 2-second gap would double though.
Oh, right, okay, so you mean.
Okay, taking the next road on left. That's it. If it don't turn off when you've got that corner, it's still bendy, then turn it off manually, yeah.
Yeah.
Next road on the right.
Okay.
Can you see the centre? Can you see it mark last time there.
Took it all over there.
Yeah, you missed the corner, didn't you? And we'll take the next left here.
That's what it was done.
So what should you have done there at that point?
Moving up to the left hand side of it, so you can go past.
Yeah, just a little bit. Well, you didn't do anything really wrong with your positioning, but I wasn't about the mirrors. You didn't check the mirrors when you turned. You knew it was there, but you didn't check it before indicator went on. Because you were a bit wide, he could have undertook you. Yeah? He overtook you instead, but he could have undercut you, couldn't he?
Yeah.
So, can you see any cars on here suitable to park behind?
That Fiesta.
Yeah? Do you want some help or not?
Yeah, I mean, it's somehow.
You don't worry about the driveway, we're not staying there long. So do you want me to leave it to you, yeah? Or can you remember, or you want some help? Tell me if you want some help, won't you?
If I'm doing something wrong, just let me know.
Don't rush it, just take your time.
It's curb.
So stay where you're at, let him come through first. Then what you're going to do to correct it?
Go forward.
You need to drive forwards, or could you correct it from here? Or not?
What, reversing?
Could you correct it by going forwards?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Try not to turn on spot though, make sure you're going, make sure the car's moving. And where else should you look? Anywhere else?
Yeah, and then that window because I saw a cat. Stop beating at that.
That's it, fine there.
I think they're going into.
So did it hit the curb then? First time, yeah, you touched it.
Yeah.
Did it go up on the curb?
No.
No, because you were slow enough, you felt it. You've got to be careful though. If there's a, you won't park if you've got a driveway normally, would you?
No.
But where there's a driveway, if you do park, you don't always know when you touch the curb because there's no,
Yeah.
it's flat. Yeah. But here, you did touch it and you corrected it, pulled it forwards. Is it okay? Has it gone up on it again?
No, it's touching that.
No, we're touching. Yeah, we're very close to it,
Yeah.
but you're parked. Yeah. So what do you think made it go too near to start with?
When I was coming back, I can only do, but
It wasn't the quickness. You just got your angle a little bit too far.
what I mean is when I was doing
Yeah,
45,
you 45, your angle over there, your 2 o'clock, whatever you want to use, was a little bit too much.
Right.
Yeah. That was the main thing there.
I won't look.
What about your observations though?
Nah, I won't look.
Where was you looking?
That mirror.
You using the mirrors, weren't you? Where else did you want to look?
Behind me.
Why do you want to look out the back?
Because I don't do a true picture.
What's behind you?
There's a car.
Car. Yeah. There is enough space. But if it had been nearer, you'd need to look out the back where
Yeah.
it is. Because you can see me near, but the deceiving picture mirrors
Yeah.
aren't there. Yeah. Okay. Would you like to use the same car? Or shall we go up and find the next car?
We can go try
Yeah,
somewhere else.
we'll find next car, yeah. All clear? What about this Corsa coming up then? Do you use that? What is it a suitable place to do it? Is it on a dangerous bend or is it alright? What do you think?
It's not bad. You can't really see that far.
Okay, so carry on a bit further then.
Could have done that.
Or what about this one? Do you do it here?
That van.
Yeah, try that if you want to.
Should I try it between two cars?
We'll do it behind this van, yeah? On this side first, yeah? play up with that wiper bit because it's sensing rain coming down faster. Right, so this time look out the back watch and you can see back in the front of this van. Now work out where your angle is before you move.
Maybe go through that bush.
Okay, so try that. So look out the back to start with as you're coming back. Anybody walking down pavement here? No. So I'd go a little bit further, that's it, and then straighten your wheel up. Now look out the back. Don't take that lock off yet. Right, come back a bit further. Do you think you're close enough now to the curb or not? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what you do now is put your lock on. Keep it slow. Look out the back now. As well as the mirror. Keep looking forwards. Is that one clearly forwards? Yeah, you're not coming yet. Now if you stop there, how is that looking?
A bit far away.
So steer to me. Bring it back in. When he comes past though, because your bonnet's going to swing back out that way, isn't it? Which pedal are you going to use?
Brake.
Yeah. Not together, separately. Touch down. So which way are you going to steer now to get it a bit closer? Yeah. Turn wheel quicker. Look out back again. Now just remember the distance in front.
How's that?
Is that better? Or not?
Still too far away.
So turn that wheel a bit more. No, it was the right way. Keep checking about. Is your blind spot alright as well? Keep looking, because it's a narrow street, anybody can come flying past. No, then keep it in reverse gear. Straighten the wheel up. Not all the way. Let it come back at that angle first. There's a pedestrian passing, you're not going to cross behind the other. Then straighten the wheel up to finish off. That's it. That's better. And don't get too near, make sure that you can get out as well. That's it. So what are your observations of it there?
All of it. Not a lot.
What about first time? What would you score yourself first time for observations?
4.
Right, okay. And that time
6, maybe 7.
it improved, didn't it? Just remember, you're watching for a curve, but don't look in here too long. Make sure you keep looking about, because it is a bend here. Anybody can come flying round. It's an estate as well. Kids could come running across the road. If they're getting wet, they run back home. So you've got to keep watching all about, especially in dark. Now if you see the back window now, it's getting a bit steamed up. Can you notice that? Yeah, and that'll eat those lines up as we said before. So we'll drive on, we'll find some other vehicle to try it. Is it all clear everywhere? Clutch down a little bit, don't use the brake together. See? What'll happen if you use brake and clutch at the same time?
I don't know, sorry.
You don't know or you're not sure?
Not sure.
Well, what does the brake do?
Stop.
Now what does the clutch do? And what's going to happen if you...
Wheel spin.
Not wheel spin, but they'll be fighting together, won't they? The clutch and the brake will be fighting together, so the clutch will burn out. Because it wants to go and stop at the same time, yeah? So that, remember that door could open on this car. As it did. Looking through there now, that gap, is that all clear? Keep looking. They shouldn't park on the bench, should they? But so what about this black one here? Is it suitable?
It's a front drive, but
I think we're not staying long, are we? And when we park, we're not going to be opposite the road there. What do you think? Would you try it or not?
give it a go.
Very good. There is a little bit on the pavement, but just don't come as far back this time. So how much help do you want from me?
Not a lot.
How much is not a lot?
If I'm going to crash, there's something.
stop there then, what are you thinking now before you move any further?
Way too far away.
So before you come any further back, straighten that wheel up. Get the wheel straight. Remember, let you jump. No more than that, let it come in at that. Look out the back as well this time, remember. Anybody could come out of that driveway there. All clear about? Is that alright? It's better, yeah?
Okay, how's it?
Yeah, and there you go. You don't have to go forward, leave it where it is now. Yeah. Remember the distance in front that you don't want to get. You remember about how far back you don't want to go. What is
That's
it?
about, is that with a car different?
Yeah.
Distance?
As long as you don't get a car in that space, then that's not a problem. Yeah. And we said on opposite, don't get too near that you can't get out if you get boxed in.
Yeah.
You've got that car length to play about with, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Was your observations better again? Did it go up score or not?
What's it?
It's 7 still, yeah? How do you need to improve it? What's the weakness in your observations?
about more.
Looking out the back. Yeah, is the main one. You're looking around and the mirrors and through the front window. Look out back as well. Because that's where the danger comes from, isn't it? Okay, so we'll drive on, we'll find another one. So we're making his way back, but we'll find cars on our journey. So we won't use that one because we were stopping at the bus stop, so that's not suitable. The van maybe?
Yeah.
So I will help you, if that's alright with you, I'll help you with the observation by looking out the back window. Yeah? Everything else is coming on now, it's just looking out the back more. So looking out the back now. So you can see, look at this one. All clear? So looking out the back. Keep looking out that window. Keep the wheel straight, just straighten the wheel up. So looking out the back. Look out the back. Now would you turn in towards the curve again? Now keep it nice and steady, remember. Look out the back again. So you know what's behind you. If you see it curb too soon, take steering off sooner. Look out the back as well now because we've got that car behind you. Look out back.
Miles away.
So what are you going to do if you think miles away? Look out back as well so you know where that car is. Keep looking out the back. And then that's it, get the bonnet in. Look out the back again. Look out back window. And you can stop there and then we'll just edge it forwards a bit to straighten you up. Just what you did there is don't use that brake. Just use the clutch to edge it forwards. It's not in gear properly, make sure it's coming forward, isn't it? Just use that clutch just gently to get it forwards. That's it, fine there. So just one thing there is remember, how do you control the car?
Clutch and brake.
Do you use that or not?
Use the brake and clutch, yeah.
Together or not?
No.
Why not? Remember what I said, why not?
Sit back in gear.
Clutch, yeah?
Work it
So
out.
if you're using the clutch to go, the brake doesn't want to be on.
Right.
Yeah, use the clutch. Then if it starts running faster, when might it go faster?
You can go into the comfort.
Yeah, the camber.
Camber.
So yeah, that's it. I know what you meant. So then you would use the brake, and the clutch will be down. So if you're braking, the clutch wants to be fully in. When you go to use the clutch, the brake wants to be off. Because if you're fighting against, if the brake is on and the clutch is up, it's going to want to go and stop.
Right.
So the clutch, remember how the clutch works?
It'll
With
wear
those
down,
two
yeah.
plates, it'll wear down, and you'll start burning clutch, and you'll start smelling it.
Yeah.
And the brake pads are on at the same time, so they'll wear down as well. Because it wants to go and stop. The brakes were always more powerful. Yeah, the brakes were always go stop the car, no matter what the touch you're doing, it probably stall as well. Yeah? Any questions? Okay, so we'll drive on when you're ready. Just it's about taking your time, isn't it? All clear, because I can't see if anything's coming up here. My life's in your hands.
Oh, dangerous.
So don't leave us on there too long, remember. See?
Going left.
At the end of here we're going right.
So,
I think it was a little bit early.
yeah, there's that road there.
Now which gear? Is your positioning alright?
I'll position best I could because of that car.
Yeah. You probably could have moved in a little bit further because you're over that line at the minute. You probably could have sneaked in past car length and pulled in. You know, so you're on the wrong side over that line. They shouldn't be parked there anyway, should
No.
they? So the danger now is what?
People have taken
Yeah,
the
and a
car.
car coming forwards. So left-hand speed to line it up, don't you? Why didn't you want to go to middle one or anything like that?
That's middle road. I just feel like I'm going to hit the curb when I'm going over this one.
You know where your reference point is, don't you? On that wiper blade, do you remember? Or could you take the next left? So you want to use left-hand speed from here because you'd be a bus stop, wouldn't you? So is the gear alright at this corner? Or not?
Yeah.
Yeah? Don't accelerate though. So what's the difficulty in the wet and the rain? We're just going to follow the main road round the
Can't
other
see.
bend now. What's the
You can barely see out on road.
You can't see the lines, can you?
No.
Especially if they're faded away, almost. So a bit earlier on there, we had some pedestrians walking down the road, yeah? We
Yeah.
had some in school uniform or whatever. So what if there were a puddle?
You'd have to wait for it, it's not supposed to splash them.
Yeah, so what could you do? There's two or three things you
If
could
there's
do.
cars coming, you can wait behind it. If you can, you go around it.
Yeah. What if you can go through it though?
You
What
go
if you know
real
option?
slowly.
Yeah. Go slowly so it doesn't splash them, yeah.
And then you might have to use your brakes
Yeah. When would you do that? When would you test your brakes?
after you go.
How deep does water have to be?
Right.
Yeah. So you wouldn't need to, like, round this area, you wouldn't need to test your brakes, would you? But if you go through deep water, if it covers your tyre, then you certainly would test them. So I want you, as we drive around, I want you to see if we can find some cars that sort of want to park behind. Any of these suitable?
No, it's a white
No,
line.
because they're on curb, are they?
And there's a white line.
White line? What does white line mean?
End of carriageway?
Not as you carry it, it marks the edge of the road. So the white line doesn't mean anything to you parking wise. You understand that, don't you?
Yeah.
Why do you think white line was there? Is there a white line here, down here?
Is it because it's parking outside?
It marks edge of road for people. So you go round it and not over it, yeah? So we're going to go towards Wakefield then. Where's that one? Can you see the signpost? And how much distance between you and them?
So you can see the cars now.
And why is that?
You can get maneuverability if you break down, if they break down. Or if you have to go out of the way of an ambulance or like that.
front wheel before you change. Remember, each time you change gear, don't get your hand on gear lever. Even though you're changing fairly quickly, it's like you're rushing it because you're ready to change for the next one. You might let it change too soon.
Yeah.
So each time you change gear, hand back on wheel. So now what you're looking for down here, what do you see in the distance?
Speed camp. Traffic.
What's going on behind then? Is it close to us or? Do you think he's got 4 seconds is the thing?
No.
So you want to, like you've done, you want to increase it in front just in case you have to brake suddenly. Okay, so at the next light's not this crossing here, but the next one's down, we're going to be turning right. Shall I leave it to you, or do you want some help with crossing in front of that traffic, or?
I'll give it a go.
So what are you going to do first? That's it, because he moved over quite soon, didn't he? He could have overtook you before you got your positioning.
That's not too bad.
Fingers still playing up.
So,
You have to wear some heated gloves. Shame I ain't got an heated steering wheel. You'd have been alright.
it's not whether.
It's a modern car, but it's not that modern.
I never understood the point of it, but I'm starting to realise now. Your hand's always up, aren't they? Was a sign, okay.
Is it what?
There was a green light on the
Yeah,
arrow.
green light come on, they were stopping, weren't they? So a little bit quicker, just slow down a little bit more. Because that door could swing open.
It took me a while to realise.
It's always about looking as far as you can, isn't it?
I meant the arrow took me a while to
Yeah.
realise it had gone on.
Yeah, you could see them stopping. Just like if you, even if
Yeah.
I'd have wanted to come on, you'd have still gone because they were stopping, weren't they? It could be opposite. You could get a green arrow and the car doesn't stop because it could go jump a red light.
It surprised me.
Okay, we're taking the next right.
I seem to have a lot of trouble with gearing down. I don't know if you've noticed.
Was there any problems with your gear when you geared down then?
Yeah, because
What went wrong?
I
Anything?
jumped.
Now don't take both hands off the wheel. I'll get you with that one. You can take one hand off but not two.
Yeah.
So what do you feel with the gears then? What do you
I
feel
know,
went
is
wrong?
that I'm bringing the clutch up too quick, but I don't know. I'm not
Did
slowing
he,
down.
did he, yeah, just brake it or bring clutch up more slowly. Yeah? Then you don't, when you change your gear, you don't want to feel it connect. You'll all feel it connect sometimes, but
Yeah.
bring it up more slowly, you're just trying to rush it. And that means you didn't slow it down enough or you were too fast for the corner. You understand that, yeah? It's just practice. You know, it's nothing major. I didn't spot it. You spotted it yourself.
Maybe
Yeah?
I'm going to be terrible and trust me, I'm going to sound out mistakes I'm making.
You're spotting them, not me.
Yeah.
Okay, roundabout here, we're going to go right, Dewsbury, third exit. So do you want any help or not?
How's that?
Fine. And you just looked at your, this left side is a bit sooner than what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember mirrors and then indicator. Okay, next roundabout straight, second exit. So do you think you can manage it yourself?
It's open.
going left. When we've turned left, we're going to go right.
Oh, okay, I know, yeah.
So, because it's not far away, when you go through here, you want to go straight into right-hand lane. Yeah? Because if you don't, you'll get boxed in. Now, we've been busy.
Yeah.
If it goes green here, you won't just go, would you? You make sure that they are stopped over because they've crossed the line they might go when you have a green. So you've got to always check when it's that side. When you, green means go if it's safe, doesn't it?
Yeah. You can't go through exits not there.
So straight into right-hand lane. Because if you do it, you'll end up in that, stuck in that lane, yeah. So there's two lanes here. Which one are you going to pick?
Right.
Why?
Just turn right.
No, you're going to pick this one. What's that lane for?
Turn right.
What's this lane for?
Turn right.
Yeah. So which lane's the most best one to use?
Just use left, yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Because that turns into one lane.
It does.
I
That's
never-
one reason.
It never tells you to move on to this lane. But you don't use
Well,
that
what's
left.
that lane for?
Anything unless you're
Overtaking. Gear one. Okay, don't turn too soon, that's it. And now it merges, as you know, so check that right hand mirror, make sure nobody cuts you up. He's going to go for it, so don't accelerate, let him go past. Yeah? So you've got to know that, just because you're up front and just because it merged already, you've got to watch that, so it's wet now, so make sure you've got a good distance in front. Now what's happening down if it's speed?
Moving out to 13. Should have gone up a gear really.
You could have done, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it was wet, you were better keeping that lower gear. And he could have accelerated, he could have run into the back of that
Yeah.
car with how far, look how close he is down there, he's braking, nobody else is braking, now he's turning. He left that one last second as well, didn't he? So you know he was an idiot once.
Nice.
So you're
Now
probably
knows
right, he
complete
was going to
idiot.
do it again, yeah? So if there is anybody close behind you. Now which gear? Yeah. That's why it stalled at the top of that road, because you set off in two when it was a flat. Didn't want to know, did it? Was you okay when you were set off afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
The only slight mistake you made was you started the engine while the car was still moving on. Didn't you?
Should have had the breakdown.
It'd have been better to stop and then get that gear.
Concentrate on turn right.
We're going straight. Don't accelerate too hard through the lights. You're only going to end up running into the back of it. All clear behind us now?
Yeah. Looks a bit dark a bit.
This what?
Realize how dark it's got.
It's a cycle lane here. When can you use that?
Whenever it's not used.
Is it in use?
No.
It's dotted, isn't it? So remember what a dotted one means.
Whenever it's not used, you can use it.
You can use it, but try to avoid using it.
Yeah.
The difference is when it's a solid line, then you can't.
Can you park in it?
You can, but it's not advisable, because a
Yeah.
cyclist has got to then go around you.
You've got more damage to
But
it.
if it's a solid line, you're not allowed to park in it. Yeah? Because it's a permanent cycle lane.
Yeah.
But a dotted one is they advise you not to park in it. Okay, so end of here, right. And did you call hands on wheel yet? Did you call him to slow her down at all?
No.
No? see happening in front now? What's that car just gone and done?
Pulled over and bloody
Right on the top of the brow, yeah. So gear down just to give you that power to get away when you see a gap.
And they're all parked there.
Yeah.
They're all supposed to each other.
So I picked the worst place really, didn't you? Right on top. We could have gone after them cars, it'd have been better for us, wouldn't it? Okay, so from here I'm going to let you drive yourself back. So it's up to you which way you go, you choose. Do you think you can do it all on your own?
Yeah, if it fails it. It's good to know.
Yeah, you had to cut the corner there, didn't you? Because of the parking that's there.
Stupid parking.
Now you see there, we've just turned corner just now at this top of here.
Yeah.
How many roads are there? You know, just right at the top where the pub is just there, where the pub
Four,
used to
isn't
be, yeah. There's 4, isn't there? Yeah. So do you because there were no markings, what do you think you could have done? Indicated and just check that nobody's coming out of those 2 dead ends. Somebody could come out and go straight across because they think they've got right of way. Yeah. So I normally signal when I go around there, just in case anyone's coming out of those 2 turns, because there's no markings, is there? So stop. And get yourself in. All clear behind us.
Yeah. Should I get down earlier?
Yeah, you were slowing and slowing and slowing, and as soon as you saw that car go to 1, because it was really tight. So where would you like to
Do?
be dropped off? We'll go around corner then to where you are. So stay in gear 1 now, help you. Indicator to turn corner. Anybody coming out?
Do we to turn around at top or do we just park up?
No, we'll go round to where you live, so indicator is to go right. Yeah, you haven't checked here. Is anybody coming? Why didn't you check that way before you were going to turn corner?
See?
Anybody coming out? You couldn't see, could you, until you got there? Anybody coming down? Well, they've got a right away over you, haven't they? Because there's no mark. You're coming to end of the street. So we'll pull up wherever you want. Is that alright?
It's a bit of a drive.
Yeah, but we're not staying on our way anyway, so. So what are you going to switch off before you turn the engine off? So what was that you just switched on at this side?
I guess it's on that. That's full beam, isn't it?
What colour's full beam?
Red.
Is it?
Don't know.
So what you just put on now, yeah, is the fog lights.
Right. That's front.
So
that's
front
rear.
and back, yeah? When would you use them?
If your visibility is reduced less than 100 meters.
Yeah.
So that's one light. That's not full.
No, full beam you push it forwards. So put them on,
What's that?
that's off.
What was that? No, that's not off. What's that?
That's the daytime running lights.
Ah, that's full.
When would you use full beam?
If you're on a quick road, there's nobody there.
And what else? What if the street lights on that country lane, would you need?
No.
No. So it's when there's no street lights and you just can't see anything, and it puts the beam forwards.
Okay.
So they're parking lights.
Those daytime.
They're daytime lights. They're on all time.
Right, okay. That makes a lot of sense. I was trying to work out to turn them off.
You can only turn them off by going to deal and tell them you don't want them on. They're quite bright, but that's why
Yeah.
So we've learnt where those controls are, haven't we? Blue one is full beam.
That's the one. You push it forward to. Sorry.
Anything?
So it's hard to.
It's got a sense behind here. Just hold it on a bit longer.
Um,
It'll stop when it's ready. We turned it all the way around to naught.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll stop when it's on.
okay, and how do you do?
Just pull it towards you. That's it.
Maybe pull it in one way or another. So nice.
Mm. Why don't you just want to put water in your
The mark is good.
what'll happen in winter?
Nice.
Yeah, it'll ice up. So that what you're smelling there is antifreeze. It stops it freezing, and it helps. It helps to get the flies and things off what's stuck to window as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to put water in. So how do you think that went today then? It just take a bit of time because it's really busy round Wakefield there, isn't it? Any questions? No? Okay.
Are you